not? I just finished a workout this morning. I have to be at work in half an hour, so I still have to quickly shower, get dressed, and get to work. I only live about 2 kilometers away, so should be able to get this done. But I also want a little something to eat. I can't eat much after a workout, so recently been dealing with medical issues where I had absolutely no appetite at all. So I made this called a Greens Plus powder. So I've been dehydrating lots of stuff. Over here, got a whole shelf full of bags of dehydrated food. And anytime I dehydrated any fruits, vegetables, beans, quinoa, pretty much anything, I would take a little bit of it and powder it. So you can buy Greens Plus powders, but they usually have lots of fillers and other stuff. So this is just fruits and vegetables, like frozen fruits and vegetables or stuff from my garden, dehydrated. No added salts, sugars, chemicals, preservatives, nothing. So I make this powder, and then I also add chia, flaxseed, psyllium husk, and nutritional yeast, and I make it into this powder. Then I take just a small amount of juice. I add 2 heaping tablespoons, 1 teaspoon of powdered, 1 tablespoon of powdered fruit or veggie powder is equivalent to 1 cup of puree. So you get a lot of nutrients, really dense, super good nutrients in just this little shot. And like I said, I'm on some meds that I really can't stomach a whole lot of food at once. So down the hatch. And that's it. That'll keep me going until lunchtime. I also add 100% cacao powder. So tons and tons and tons of nutrient dense in like a 2-ounce shot. I actually really like the taste of it. Some people might not mind it, but some of the medicines we take, they have a really awful flavor, and you take it. This isn't bad because there's a lot of fruits like blueberries and strawberries and pineapple and mango, which are really sweet, which gives it a nice flavor. So if you compare it to some of the bad tasting medicines you have to take, to something all natural like that you've made, so much better and easier to swallow. And like I said, I'm in a bit of a rush here, so I'm going to make my lunch or get it started. So this is some of that pemmican that I made. So pemmican is usually a survival food. It's ground beef dried into a gravel. This one has vegetable powder, so all the vegetables that I dehydrate. Well, this time in this one I use shortening because I couldn't get lard. So just figured out that yes, you can eat them just like that, and they taste great. They taste fine. The meat, even though it's been almost a week, it's still crunchy. So it didn't absorb all the moisture from the lard that I thought it would, that I heard it would. So it's still a bit crunchy, which is a weird texture. So I figured out that if I take my pemmican block, and this is just one of my bags of veggies and stuff that I put together, but it also has my rice and beans and everything, so all in one bag. So instead of going from bag to bag, adding a pinch here, a pinch there, sometimes I pre-mix some stuff. So just going to dump some in there. Just enough to like cover the bottom. So you see broccoli, beans, red pepper, onion, carrots, mushroom, peas, corn, onion. I think I said onion. So just enough to like cover the bottom, and I prefer to use basmati rice. It's just my favorite type of rice. So just enough to cover the bottom, and I've got my pemmican in there. Sorry I don't have my above camera set up. And this is a mug of hot water that I just got from the microwave before we press play here. And all I'm going to do is drip it on the floor. That's okay, Ginger will get it. Enough water, I don't know if you can see that, to pretty much cover everything. I apologize if camera angles aren't working out. I'm still learning. Give this a little stir around. So you can do this at your desk at work. Give it a little stir and put the lid on. About 15 minutes or so. The beans I find take a little bit longer, so it might be closer to 20. And this would be ready to eat, still warm. But like I said, I'm about to head to work, so this will have, a good 3 hours to sit and rehydrate. And then when I get back, I'll pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Lunch is done. So, I will see you when I get back from lunch. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just brought this downstairs from the microwave. So this sat for about 3 hours while I was away at work. Like I said, you can add your hot water, at your morning break, and let it steep. And this looks so good. Much better than any, Uncle Ben's or Michelina's. There's no added salt. Well, I add a little bit of pink salt. But chemicals, preservatives that go into all that store-bought, convenience meals. So, as you can see, look at that broccoli. It looks like, it was freshly added to this stir fry. Still has that nice kind of al dente crunch to it too. Another good thing about these is when I put them in these Mylar bags, provided they haven't been punctured, you can take your hot water. If you don't have a container, you can take your hot water and just dump it in, zip it up, wait your 10-15 minutes or 3 hours till lunch break whenever you get around to eating it. Or even, I like to take the veggies and just eat it as is. Okay? It's kind of like veggie popcorn. Oh, what? You want some broccoli? Up. This is my dog Ginger. Sometimes you might see the camera bump, and that's her. But yeah, she doesn't usually like cooked veggies, but she loves the dehydrated veggies. So again, super easy meal on the go. Super easy way I get dense nutrition when either I don't have time to eat or just don't have the stomach to eat. But even if you're sick and you just can't keep much down, a little bit of the plus greens powder in juice or water, and it actually tastes pretty good. So more easy meals. Great for in the car, camping, road trips, emergency situations. I know we've got like Texas down in the States that's been hit really hard, snowed in, easy to cook on a jet boil. So there's tons you can do with dehydrated food besides just making your own fruit roll-ups and banana chips. So again, I'm Steph, because why not? Don't forget to like, subscribe, Facebook, Instagram,